So as a promise, can you guys see my screen? Greg, Jack.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back and I'll start. Hold on 1 second.
Morning, guys.
Yo.
What did he use?
Sorry, guys. Oh, cold outside. All right. Before we start, anybody has any question, any concerns, anything? Hello?
I don't think so. Not for me, anyways.
Yeah.
Not from me.
All right. What I'm gonna do that I was asked. Oh shit, that's my other account. No, I don't want to do that. Ah, because it's automatic. Okay, hold on. You want to close the tab? Yes. That's my account that is automatic up one day. Okay.
$1,000 trade.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm holding from last week. I can do something here.
Not a bad return for anybody. 10 G's in a week.
Not at all. I'll do a MNQ then. That's gonna pop my account, but it's a MNQ. Okay. Uh, what I wanna do, and we're gonna start doing this not every day, but when you guys needed something, we are going to between 9 and 9:20. We're going to talk about mm, we're going to be talking about something different so you guys can learn a little bit more. Okay. All right. This chart we have nothing on it. I'm going to put in 1 day. Come on, it should not take long. I have nothing in it. Okay. There you go. That is the chart. So usually if you start a chart like this, um, that's where you're gonna open your screen. That's where you're gonna see right beside the view app. Uh, I left the view app there. So what I do, I try to find trend lines that would make a difference. So let's try to do that. Then every time on this circle, the last circle, you see if you put in here and do this, try to go there, it's gonna be all messed up. You need to stretch this circle and put it close as possible at a candle to calculate that candle. Oh, to calculate that candle and make sure that is right is right on the candle. So why did I put in here, not here? Because in here I have one, two, and three. So give me 3 points instead just two. Can I do this? For sure I can. But added, okay? Do not take it away from the other. Just add it. Ah, but it's too many trends. So what? If the trend line is working, leave it. Okay? And that's why I do all the time. So get back. Oh, Jesus, my mouse is sensitive today. Guess because it's frozen. And we always go back and make sure that's touching. And remember, this is daily, so each count of this is 1 day. Might be a little off, so we check when we go to the smaller time frame and make sure touch where it's supposed to be. Uh, let's see this one here. And if you put in a trend line, for example, this one here, see if we like it. Like I don't like it. Like this one, I don't like it. Just 2 points is away from the trend line. Delete it. Don't be. I don't want it to be a problem. Draw a trend line. Let's keep this one. Look, this one looks a little better. Again, I unhook. I make sure you can put in the magnetic too. That would help you. I got used not to use magnetic. I like to do my own, so this way I can put what I wanted to put it. Okay, but you can use the magnetic. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So okay, now is the day, the daily, and what I do, I color code my daily. And if somebody knows any way easier to do this, I'll be happy to learn, but I don't know. So we need to go to each ray and change today. Okay, so every time I see the bright green, that means it's daily. Then I go to 120. Let's see what we have. The 120 was the W that we play that you guys remember. So let's see if we can do something here. All right. This is the rising wedge, that main door we were talking about early. We just broke to the upside and we are come back down. We still have this much to be filled on this rising wedge, but that's what I see here so far. Why I didn't take this candle here is because with taking one, two, three, four. If I go to one candle, I'm just gonna have two. So I ignore one candle, but I caught on four other candles on 120. We are going to the upside right now, so we can try to find another trend. Let's see. that would in here. I'm gonna need to adjust a little bit, but it's so close to this trend line here that I'm gonna delete it. I'm not gonna worry about that one. I don't see any other trend lines that we can put in 120 as right now. So I go here and put 120 minutes and this trend 120, which would be brown. So I have this trend line and we keep going downhill here. Let's go to 60 minutes. And remember, we start from the top to the bottom. We do not do it bottom to the top. Top to the bottom. Just remember that. 60 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Let's see this here. Okay, that would be a good support on the hourly. I like that. I like that one. For what we have right now, I don't see, hold on, let me see this one here. Interesting. If I cross those two here, would give me a X, which I really like the X right here. I really like that. But we can also have this. I like this one better. Let me adjust the bottom here. There you go, there you go, there you go. So we are good. Anybody see anything else? Any other trend lines? I don't. So, and I want to do a little bit quicker because time that we have. I'll come back to 60
Yep.
minutes. 60 minutes. So now we have daily, 120, and 60 minutes. After the 60 minutes, I don't go to 30 minutes. You can go to the 30 minutes, but it's going to be so close to the 60. You should go to the 30 minutes, like put it that way. But I'm going to just skip to 15 minutes, see if we can find something else in here. Even in 15 minutes, you see the M playing out that we can possible come all the way down here, not just here. We can come all the way down here, the M, or even down here. So let's see if we have anything that might help us. Let's see if this would do anything there. Nope. And no, I don't like it.
On that one there, Lou, I just went back just a skosh further because I do have a trend line there, back
Right
to that
here.
point right down there yet, and it crosses those right there. I don't know if you think that's.
I will readjust those here.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I just need to adjust. I like that.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
it's
thought it was
one,
pretty decent.
two, three, four, five, so we can believe on this one, right?
Mm,
Is something that is
see.
good. See, let's see, let's see this one here. In here, I'm looking for a floor type of deal because it appears that on this area, general area here, we came and came back, and then we fought, and then we came back up and down. So I tried to find a place that that I can find a floor, find some place that give me support
Mm,
or resistance, just to be visualized. Is that important? Could be in the
yep.
future, but at least in here, because we came to the upside and then we came to the downside and we hit both. So I like to put in this. We are far away. We need 300 points down, but we live in there on the 15 minutes. So let's put in our 15 minutes trend here again. All right. So we have the 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes. And the 5 minutes the lowest as I go to try to find trends. And then I do the 30 seconds just for uh, my entrance points, but I don't study them at all. It's just for that day, and I take it out. Uh, hmm, let's see here. Oh, check this out. Look at that. So you can do too, like every time you do a trend, you can come in here so you don't get lost and change the color. So you can do one by one. I'm used to it, so I do more. I combine them a lot. This is a little bit off. I'm just trying to bounce right there. Okay, so we're in this area here, and that's it, guys. That's how I start from zero to all my charts, and that took us about 15 minutes to do it. And the reason that we don't start from the beginning to the end, to from lower to high, is because this look, what you be looking right now would be this, right? It would be hotter and hotter for you to do it. And my normal chart here has a lot more trends, is because I played this area, I played this area, but we are starting our trend from here. Oh, does that make sense? Does that help you guys any?
Yep.
But you do not need to use the same color as I do. Each one of us usually use one type of color. If you know what color you are using it, that'll be it. But and it would be good to come in here and let's put it daily here. Damn it, went to my other account. I'm gonna need to. I'm frozen. So what you can do is compare the trends like in here and go back here. See, we have those trends, we have those trends, we have this and that. Yeah, we have the majority of the big long-term trends there. So compare on your chart one to another and make sure what you're missing and go daily, go one by one, go changing. And it's 9:20. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Indeed.
Close tab. That's it. Now I'm gonna switch my account back to the other one. Give me 1 second, guys. Can you see me now?
Uh,
No.
Good. So I can change my accounts.
how you doing, Brett?
Good, good. A lot better. To be truthful, it the flu was a lot worse I had a couple of years ago, but COVID lasted a lot longer. Like the flu, I was over in like 3 days, but this COVID crap, it just lingered and just made me feel like trash. Like
Oh,
I never thought I was gonna die or anything, but I just felt like trash for 2 weeks.
jeez.
Yeah, like I could see people getting it, and the third day I felt great. Like day one and day two, it was really bad. Like my fever was super high. I just had chills, nauseous,
Uh,
everything. But day three, I felt great. I was like, man, I could go do stuff now. And I could see people getting caught up and wanting to go do stuff on that day three and overexert themselves because day 4 through 10 was trash again. I was just run down and
yep.
just felt like shit.
I guess it just reminded you, look, you good, you look good like this, but
Right? Yeah.
you forgot how
Like, so
good
I
you
was like,
feel.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, I just took it easy for a couple weeks. Hung out with the kids and the wife at home. So
Perfect.
it's ran its course through all of us, and we're all right now. The funny thing is, I think I figured out I got it from the gym, actually. That's the only place that I was that the rest of my family wasn't, and I was the
Huh,
first one to get it. I was like, ha, sure shit.
Yeah.
damn.
A friend of mine, his whole family got it, and his wife had had surgery, and to protect her from being exposed to it, they had a physical therapist come to her house, and the physical therapist had COVID, and
Oh
brought it
no,
to the house.
Oh, damn.
that would figure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he got it. They got a phone call like 4 or 5 days later that and letting them know that they should get tested because the therapist had tested positive, and um, they didn't get tested for a few days after, and when they started to feel some basic symptoms, they went in and got tested, and both of the adults had it, and within a week the kids had it.
That sucks.
Two of my kids never even exhibited a single symptom. One of them got a really high fever for 3 days. Like her fever got up to 105.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. So we took her in, and they were like, "Yeah, we see this in COVID and about their age sometimes." They're like, "If it stays like that, though, that's dangerous." So like her fever would shot up to 105, but it broke within 5 minutes of being 105. Um, but the other two of my kids never had a single thing. It was weird. And me and my wife, all of our symptoms were exactly the same, except for she had so much mucus. Like it was, it was as thick as jelly at sometimes. Like she was just hacking it up. It was nasty. I never had a single bit of mucus though. Like I could see if people didn't hack that crap out and take
Oh,
Mucinex and get it
yeah.
all out, that could really mess up their lungs. But she was doped up on Mucinex the whole time, so she was just hacking, just ugh, it was crazy.
Ah. Oh, goodness sake.
I'm just honestly glad I got it before the peak of flu season hits, because getting
Right?
it and flu at the same time would be a bitch. That and all the other viruses that are going to linger around with the cold.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just glad to be over with. We may have an XABCD pattern playing out here. We come off the 261 of it, and if we break this downtrend, I think we're going to make it up there to it.
Yeah, that one's been forming for a bit, and this on the 1 minute, it's a nice inverse head and shoulders that's forming.
Yeah, it is. Got
Which would,
my A plus set up.
yeah.
And they promised the time.
Yep.
Yeah, no. If you're going to get in it, you
What
should have
I
get in it half an hour ago.
what I like about its placement is the neckline of it is kind of hovering around that 18-month trend line that
Yeah.
I've had.
I was telling my wife I should have just went 3 contracts deep whenever I first got COVID and left it. Fuck.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you weren't on this morning when you were kind of talking through stuff. This week's going to be kind of an interesting week because Wednesday the Fed is supposed to announce their interest rate decision. This is their 6-week thing, right? And Friday is the Department of Labor earnings, or the Department of Labor monthly report. So that's the big jobs report. I would like to think that when Powell does that announcement, that it's done with him knowing that labor outcome, because that's kind of been their hinge all this time, is they like what they're seeing in the economy, but they don't want to raise interest rates until they start to see jobs rebounding. So I think that's the wild card. And lately it hasn't looked like jobs are rebounding that much. We had the initial, month or two of surge kind of building up jobs, but now it's kind of stuck in this weird, you know, people not wanting to take certain jobs, and there's like a million jobs
Um,
on the field right now.
Something to keep in mind on the daily, real quick. Since we made a new all-time high,
Yeah.
we've created the beginnings of an ABCD pattern upwards, and about 200 points up is the 127.
Yes, I've been tracking that
So,
127. Um,
and the
right
D
around
point,
052.
yeah, 050. I think I have it at
Yeah,
oh,
057.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the D point, there's a lot of convergence of upwards
Yeah.
trend lines up here. So
Yeah,
the
which would require
188.
very bullish behavior to bounce to the top of an uptrend.
Oh yeah. And we're inside this channel here.
1 minute,
We'll talk
guys.
more about that after open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Time to modify my ATMs for the opening scalps.
There's a tiny little head and shoulders right there.
Yep. That's what I thought you guys were talking about. My issue is my trend lines that I have is so far down now. Yeah. It's gonna open.
Thanks, Dewey.
Yeah, if the market does open too aggressive today, it's because the report.
Actually, a little long biased, so I'm going to take this early and see how it goes.
Oh.
Appears to have
I
not
hope
been a
you
great
didn't.
decision.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Funny.
Came down to 161 on the ABCD.
I'm gonna come out swinging and get smoked in the jaw.
Man,
Well, I did
that was
have some
funny.
early bird specials giving me some cushion.
Oh, there you go. You got a few shots in before. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That candle's got a needle on
Even
both sides.
even after that nice hit to the jaw, I'm still up for the morning.
Oh, well, there you go.
That was funny.
Yeah, volume's taking a dump.
Getting some
The
divergence on the
127
3.
on a longer move there. I wasn't paying attention to that.
There's the 161. A little bit farther down would be the 188. Oh, it's gonna be a bitch. That's what it's gonna do. Awesome.
Come on. I clicked to buy and did not buy.
I was waiting for just a couple more points down. That's gonna do it. There we go. There we go.
Yep, I like that.
There we go.
Man, I just got one set. I don't know if I take profit. I'm gonna take profit and I'm gonna let come hit
Yeah.
me.
I don't trust it. But that was the 188 to the 100,
Yeah,
all in one 3-minute candle.
yeah, I took profit, but see if we'll giving us another entrance here. I'm like,
It turned out right at a trend line that I had there too. So
cool.
Nice. Take those fibs off now. That's done.
I'm gonna wait on those fibs because might come to
Yeah,
227.
think so.
It might come to 227 here because it has been
Yeah,
or a retest of 188 just dead.
yeah. Looks like it retested it really nice. Yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been another entry.
yeah.
Jumped out too soon. I guess the 3-minute guys wanted to play.
The I'm gonna. Oh man, I bought it down tick and gave me to the up tick. God dang. Go freaking up. Go. Damn it. And I'm gonna open my stop here.
This guy, I think, I think it wants to head to that 188 down there.
227. You know what? I'm not liking it. I'm changing to bearish. Looking at high time frames. Let's see. And you know what, guys? 10 minutes we have that report. I'm not doing anything. I stopped until that report
yep.
is done.
Taking one off here. Been pretty volatile, so I'm not going to move it to SIP just yet.
almost at 261.
Decent sized order stacked up down here. It's having to work through.
Yeah. And we bounced this morning off of the 261. We went down a little bit below 261 and we returned. So
Taking more off.
oh man, a lot of
Now that we're
buy
close to that
orders.
PT,
A
I'm
buy
gonna
a lot of buy orders here, but it's
move to
getting eat up. Now I'm taking this off. Let's treat this as a falling knife, okay, guys? And girls, sorry.
we're within a couple of points my 188 profit target. But this could also be an initial reversal area. But one thing to keep in mind, like what Lou said, we have zero divergence yet.
And right here, this brown here and here, this is our rising wedge, okay? So you guys know. So this is the top, this is the bottom. We are very almost on the tip.
And profit target was hit.
So just remember that those two brown trend lines here are the rising wedge. Seven more minutes for the report.
Nice little dive this morning.
Yeah. Well, we pushed last night a bunch, right? So the first report is what is about again? I forgot.
They're manufacturing related.
Okay.
So these are kind of leading indicator reports when we
Yeah.
talk manufacturing. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Brian, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna answer questions, okay? Sorry, man. I'm focused on the.
Yeah, yeah, manufacturing.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is just manufacturing performance. This isn't their purchasing data, but still a high impact report.
5 minutes to the report. We just got a big sell orders here. was 43 sells against 7 buys right there. We have no divergence yet.
Interestingly enough, all that time we spent up here in the 15,800s, we did not make a substantial volume node.
Did not. Another thing is 38% retracement of this big move up that we've taken is going to be down here at 793-ish. So we should have decent support there if we don't find it sooner.
Doyle, you said 790 area, somewhere around that?
Yeah, yep. 792.57 is what I've got it currently pinned at. It'll be close to that area. And below that, just below that, at 774 is the daily pivot point. But I think it might lose some steam before we get there. We should at least have a small pullback, I would think. I think I'm going to test out a scalp here.
The report at 2 minutes.
Good
I
note. I
wanted,
probably want to get this a sip as soon as I can.
yeah, I wanted to bad, but this report I know is gonna swing. It's gonna swing up and down. So
Do your take profits automatically scatter like that, Doyle, or do you separate them out?
I've got them scattered like that.
How do you make them scatter with three? Because you entered all at the same time, right?
Yeah, there's um, there's an option when you do a custom ATM to set multiple profit targets.
Oh, so you're not 111, you're just one in. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where it's at.
yeah. In this case, I'm just
Gotcha.
doing. Yeah, I've set this one to go in with 3, and it
Gotcha.
automatically puts those 3 separate targets in.
And then you just adjust them as see fit.
Yep. Yeah, I've got one set up. Hey, if I'm doing a 10 point, I'm going to take one off at 5, 7, and 10. If I'm doing a 20, I'm going to take one off at. I think I just did like 7, 10, and 20 in this case.
and the reports now, guys.
Yeah, 7, 10, and 20. First target hit.
Are we still streaming on YouTube right now?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
I just took one sat in every single account, so I'm following root flows.
There's a report.
Yep, just came out. I have no news yet. Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
But Daily FX updates their stuff pretty quick. Let me see what they're saying about it. Forecast was a little worse than expected. It's a formula model, and they expected the metric to come in at 59.2, and it came in at 58.4. So looks like one profit target was hit, and I'm probably getting sipped out of the other two.
I got Sept with 10 points. I'm attempting to get back in, and I pull back here. We do have another report at 10, which could make us stay sideways here for the next 15 minutes.
Up in fibs on our opening range here.
Now it appears that woke up. Jeez.
No kidding, sure did. I like this from a 1 minute divergence perspective. I'm gonna give this bounce a try here.
You think this is waving down? Will that be the third wave? I'm bad with waves.
Well, that that would take us way, way down. Could be. Some major company took some profit
First
there, huh?
target hit. Sip. Hmm. May have sipped a little too soon. We'll see. Second target hit. Possible inverted head and shoulders on the 30-second or 1 minute here.
Yep, could be.
Sip.
Kind of feel like we're in no man's land right here. What do you guys think?
The the report is right there, right? So I think we are doing the shoulder here, the inverse head and shoulder.
Yep.
I'm
I
scalping.
jumped in just before the neckline.
Yeah, I'm scalping on those. We can retrace 100% this plus, and this could be a W forming. I don't know if it is or not yet, as the report's right there, but we could be looking for a W here. We'll see.
Oh, look at your 15-minute. We
Mhm.
could be playing out a bullish harmonic on the 15. There's an
Okay.
M on the 15-minute.
And the stops today needs to be a little bit bigger, okay, guys, because volatility is high. I recommend
Yep.
not to trade as right now. Give a little time to chill out before you get in if you cannot afford a big spread, you know. This still can make the shoulder, or it's just a flag to break in continuation down. 3 minutes have some divergence now. A little bit is getting a hook. So we'll see. And the report in 4 minutes. Right here's the shoulder. That is the thing. If you took it, I'm not putting SIP yet because you're gonna get stopped. But if you need it, put it. You you be get SIPed right there. It's just one of those. It's difficult. Or you take a
Yep.
profit with 5 to 10 points, or you let it open. You stop and let swing. You know, that'll be your call. 2 minutes for the report. I'm gonna take one here, expecting that's going to go up. But let's see. One minute for the report. Doyle, let me know if you hear anything from the report, okay?
All right, we'll do.
There it is. Nope. Well, I guess was bad, huh?
I hadn't updated yet.
We might be going to a red day today, huh?
Might be. It's 227 on that big move.
Yeah, I like the 170, or I'm sorry, the 775 range. I'm gonna look at some there.
The pivot point.
Is that where? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Daily pivots there.
yeah. A few different things coming together there.
I think if we get there, we're gonna cross. Hopefully we bounce.
That's a B point also.
Yep.
Actual report came in for the manufacturing PMI was better than expected, but new construction was worse than expected. And that's that new construction's a medium. The high impact report was better than planned.
We're getting lower today right here.
$188 on the ABCD pattern there.
I'm gonna enter here and put in my stop under the pivot point here. If you enter with me, you can take a profit or put it zip, your call. Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
Jesus. Just to zip me, bastard.
All right, I got a drop for my daily call.
Yeah, just to zip me. See if we break this trend here to the upside. Maybe a retest this downtrend. Let's wait for a little bit to form some type of
Yep.
pattern here so we can get in.
That was a perfect AB equals CD. It's playing out.
Okay, cool.
I was telling Jeff about it in the chat there.
Yeah, I saw you type a bunch of things, but I'm so concentrated in this trade here
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm
you're good.
I'm heavy on this trade, so I don't want it to take my attention out of that. Let's see if we break to the upside uh, of this rising wedge here again. We did the retest. Let's see what happened here.
B point hit.
Yep.
Testing the downtrend as well.
See if you break this downtrend here on the 30 seconds. If it does, it's gonna show bullish momentum. 3 minutes is starting to turn. Right there's the downtrend. It appears to be breaking it. Let's see. If you guys want it to be safer, you can wait for the break and then the retest in continuation up. Or if you want to be even more patient, you can look this as the neck from the head and go all the way to the neck and then play the right shoulder here if this is the inverse head and shoulder. talking about this here, guys. So we have two plays here. Wait for the break here, go back up, come back down, retest and go back up, or that seems like it's coming back down. So let's see. A lot of buy orders came in here in this candle, but I think it's going to do another push down. We'll see.
Yeah, I just couldn't get myself. I wanted that 775. Like I said, I just couldn't get myself to take it.
I did. I did on my scalp, my
Yeah.
scalp account. And this account I took it and came down and sipped me and came back up right where my sip was.
Yep. Yeah. So now I'm waiting.
All I can think is my ribs in the fridge right now.
Mm, indeed.
Is anybody having issues today? Today was a very weird day because those two reports. Uh, so it was not that great opening since we had to adjust for those two reports 15 minutes apart. Does anybody have any issues uh, that we need to address? Anybody negative that we need to address? Talk to me now, guys, and we can try to make a plan here.
No, yeah, I did get sipped when I was with you on it. Not sipped, I got stopped because I had to stop at 71. So it did flip me negative. I'm trying to figure out a positive trade. I went long at 81, then it sipped me again. I went long at 91, it sipped me again. I'm just trying to figure out a good trade here. Just like,
Yeah,
and
on
reading
this
figure
break,
eight. Yeah.
this break, this trend, I think would be a good one. If you get to a red candle here, I think with it's gonna pay off like a retest here. Yep. Let's see if we can
You're saying above 812 or right here?
on the retest on a red
On the
candle.
retest on the red candle. Yeah, it hasn't retested yet. It's going up
Yeah, it
right now.
did. This
Yeah,
candle right there.
yep, retested and shot right up.
Yep. That's a hard retest. Little concern. I don't like on this
Yeah.
hard retest. That can go both
Yeah.
ways.
It's stopping me again.
Hold on, stop you again. How?
Because I went in on the retest around 807 and then it just came back straight down. I had a stop at 798, stopped me at 798.
He took the hard retest.
if you took what I talked to you guys to take, was right here. Hold on.
He didn't take the first retest. He took the hard retest that
Ah,
snapped it.
okay, the heart rate test. Okay, you took this heart rate test here.
Yeah, most likely because I took it as we were talking around 807, 808. That's where I went in.
Ah, okay. Oh wait, right here. If you took here on this green, you should be able to put in sip on it. Those
By the time I even moved my mouse, it came right back in. It was just, remember, it's 30 seconds, so it was towards
okay.
the end of the candle. So it came right back in. So I was like, okay, it'll come back up, it'll come back up. Now it's coming back up. Son of a.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, it went all the way down, just like it went all the way down to sip us earlier. To
mm-hmm.
stop us earlier, it did the exact same thing. It
Same
went all
thing.
the way down just to stop us.
Yeah. The one is you need to have a hotkey. Do you have hotkeys or no?
Yes.
You need to use hotkeys to sip because trades like this in today's date, you need to be real fast. Or you're gonna lose money unless you take a trade like this down here, you know. But trades like this and break the trend, you need to be real fast. Break it, get in, sip. If you get sipped again, wait for break it again, get in. If you get sip, get in again. You know, that's you can fight for it. Now I suggest
Should I,
to
should I
sit.
try again?
No, no,
Good.
no, no.
No,
Stand
no,
by
no,
for a
good
little
idea.
bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
Let come back up here, see if we make the neck, and then we can come back down again to do the right shoulder to see if we can keep on going up. Because right now, kind of like a flag type of deal, so I'm not too comfortable. 3 minutes is showing to the upside, but 30 seconds not. And what type of stop are you using right now? Fast? How big is your stop?
How big do you start? 10 points.
Okay, that's good.
It is making a lot of wicks. Not sure if it's a good idea to go in. Feels like breaking now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go
I
up,
think you're good.
but I don't. It's just a hard point to get in.
Yep.
It's just I have no point of entrance here. The side goes to the neck and giving us a pull back to do to the shoulder. That's my opinion. POC went up. Volatility is very, very high at the moment. Yeah, this is, we have nothing here, man, nothing to be able to get in beside this shoulder. Anybody else with any issues that we can work through it? Anybody? Anybody?
I'm just waiting.
Yep.
Just waiting to figure out a good trade to cover the loss.
He's making out a neck.
Yep.
Only thing about is if we get in an uptrend here, hug this trend line, and keep on going up and up and up.
Well, I should have gotten into my trade down there, but oh well. I snagged a handful of points off the trend line break, but it was just moving a little sloppy there, so I got out of it.
Yeah, you need to open up to do things like that. You need to open your stops to be able to get it. But I understand why you didn't. You didn't, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I had my spot. I wanted to get in. I just, I'm still struggling with that to get in at those.
Mm-hmm.
But so the little points I got from the trend line break was like a consolidation prize, I guess.
Yeah.
But still,
One thing that uh this consolidation here was the open area,
hmm
and the consolidation was because the reports. That's the only thing that threw me off a little. For
mm,
this, for this to be the shoulder, the left shoulder, inverse left shoulder. That's only one thing that I keep bugging my head. Feels like this is gonna be like going up and up and up and up and up. You know what I mean? To
hmm
to retrace back what we were around this area. Uh, but we'll see. We might do the shoulders to the POC and then go back up. Will be a weird shoulders. But I just don't like this area here because the consolidation was open, waiting for the first report, waiting for the second report. Bam, and now retrace everything back up it again.
mm-hmm.
So
Oh, we're
that
coming up to that trend line. I'll post it. See what you think of it, Lou.
yep. POC is coming up. This could be a form the right shoulder too is a little off, but shoot, Greg, could you do a little smaller?
I don't know. Is it small? What the hell's
Holy
going on here?
shit, yes.
Can you click on it?
I did, and I opened original, and it's like 2 by 2.
Tiny?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Oh, I have no idea what. All right. Well, let me.
And I'll
Interesting.
see if
Yeah. No shit. Why is it doing that? I wonder.
on the mole I can't. I'm
Yeah. No. Don't worry
trying.
about it.
I can't.
No. I'm trying to see. Why is it doing that differently?
Which trend line are you talking about? Right above on in here, like
I'll see
cross
if I
here.
can. Uh, yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, don't worry about it right now. I'm gonna see what the heck is going on with my stupid pictures.
Do control no shift window S. Do shift window S and then you click your mouse and slide to where you wanted to take the picture and
Right.
then cl
Gotcha.
click on the feature trading chat and do control V and we'll paste there. Yeah, right here guys, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder. anybody take it?
Tripped over my desk trying to get back to my computer, but I missed it.
And messing with the stupid pictures.
It may give us another chance.
I don't like second chances.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll try here to see what. It's 5 points. You can. I just enter with one set. You can put it SIP if you like. Remember, you can put it SIP, or you can take profit, or you can do whatever the heck you want. I always give some room because I have cushion, and that's the way I do. I'm gonna move my SIP under this here, this shoulder. I'm not liking it. It's giving me a little, well, see if it's just messing with us or everybody's so quiet. Everybody's so focused. Jesus.
Trying to see why my pictures are all of a sudden being little thumbnails.
Little thumbnails.
Just started that. I don't know why.
Lou, should we get in here or no? Risky.
I'm in. You see my screen?
Yes, I do. Because earlier you were saying you were not sure about it. That's what made me pull out.
Don't pull
Thank you,
out.
Ashley.
Just don't pull out. I'm just saying what
I
I'm thinking, and you make your decision.
don't get it on the screen, Ken.
That was good advice for sure.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to take one off here.
Yeah, I took one off the
Should have
set.
just seen it.
Oh, no. I just set and came back down. Go back up. Go back up. Up. There you go. Took one off. Again, you can put in SIP if you like, or hold like I'm doing it, or take all profit, or do what you wanted to do. Like real time said, it's very choppy. So I hate play choppy.
I'd kind of like this level a little bit better for that shoulder, though.
Yeah, they retested the brown trend line.
Mm.
I'm giving room all the way to the last shoulder, the thing here, the shoulder here.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes below this, maybe it will be a H, making a H. So we will see. It's not much volume to making this POC moving like this. It's interesting. And we might be doing the consolidation like to the left side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Because if it breaks here, it might be going down to the H. Got stopped on that one. It might be making an H here. Let's see. This candle has not much volume in it. Neither does. That means the market's been manipulated.
Hmm.
Let's see. POC again. Maybe a down tick candle here. A possible D-lag here. We'll see. Is it D-lag or is it symmetrical triangle? See which one's going to be.
Yeah, that looks nice there.
Yeah. So we can do symmetrical triangle or the D-lag. What I don't like is the view app is coming, it's getting pushing down. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. That's bearish move. Very bearish move. A little flag here, and let's see if that makes break
Hey, hey.
this triangle. Eight oil.
Anyone grab that inverted head and shoulders on the 1 or 3 minute, depending on
Yep,
how you.
yep. Yeah, we are seeing here this symmetrical triangle here. Could be symmetrical triangle or a D-lag being being built, this being the second wave.
Looking at that triangle. I got in at the head and
Nice.
scaled 2/3 of my size out on the way to the neckline, and then it came back and sipped me. And I got back in after that doji for the right shoulder.
I got stop in the head, but I got a bunch of the shoulder.
And I've scaled out 1/3 of my size so far on this one. My ultimate profit target is the B point on that large harmonic we left this morning, which is also the 88% of the opening
What number
high.
is that? That B point.
That B point is at roughly 856.
856. Yep.
Yeah, it's the 61% of the double top to the bottom that we made from like early this morning's double top, and it is roughly the 88% of our opening high before the fall. So
Okay.
I figure that's a good place to peel off my last one and then just see what happens from there.
Yeah.
Because just above that is the middle of my 18-month channel. That price is currently sitting at 870-ish. Hey, do any of our new people have any questions? All
I've been
things
asking.
related.
I've been asking the same thing here.
Yeah.
Uh, Fast got in couple trades with me he got stopped. So we need to help him to make the money back.
Oh, okay. Were the stops too tight by chance, or?
Now he didn't enter exactly what I entered. He
Oh,
fumbled a
gotcha.
little bit, and he tried to re-enter and couple that was not in a good specific place, and just trying to zoom in on my trades, you know. And he'll
Okay.
get there. He'll get there. He just wanna try to figure it out. That's I don't think it's his fault at all. It's just trying to learn how we trade, how we do things. That's
Mm-hmm. So we're
Thanks,
coming
Lou.
up on the neckline. That's my first target. Now, I also teach that head and shoulders, a real high probability profit target for that is 150. And so we've got we've got a lot of things kind of working at that roughly 856 area. We've got the high probability target for the head and shoulders, the ABCD up. We've got the 88% retracement from the opening fall, and also the 61% from the double top. So there's a lot going on at that price level, guys.
yeah, we just came to the retest the top of the symmetrical triangle. Again, the symmetric triangle is not a huge deal. It's not something to be okay. That's gonna work, and but it
Yeah,
is
they're really something to be aware of, right?
exactly just to be aware of. Is a 30 seconds, and I just threw there. Was not trends or nothing special.
And
Um,
uh, and be especially aware of the last third of that triangle because that's where breakouts tend to happen.
that is correct. I like when the triangle breaks up like this and come down, breaks to the downside and go back inside the symmetrical triangle. And then that is gonna
I
be the the breakout. Until then, I I I'm not comfortable. And what I'm talking about here is like when the triangle does this and break to the upside and come back retest and don't go up and come back down. I expect to come back down to retest, and if it does not come back down, inside here is gonna decide which way it's gonna go. That for me is a complete setup on a triangle. Cool, cool, cool. I can't wait to be like 11 or 11:30 so I can heat up my ribs to eat, man. I cannot stop thinking about the ribs. Damn.
Ah, that's funny, man.
Like, God dang. I wanna eat, put in my belly. Can I eat the baby? 3 minutes is very bullish, but the 30 seconds is
Yeah.
not. Who's NY Trades trader?
New guy.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess Doyle set him up. Usually I set them up and Doyle, Doyle.
Oh yeah, I was talking
And
to yeah, yeah. I got him set up this morning.
Okay, cool.
And we also have a White Walker among us, and winter's coming.
White
Winter
Walker.
is
Yeah, yeah, I
Seen that.
see that. Yeah, cool, guys. I'm glad to see new people. New people. Like it, like it, like it, like it.
yeah. In my trader found us. He saw one of Robbie's tweets.
Oh, again. Nice. The same as fast. That's how he found us. And today's been a horrible first day, guys. I'm sorry about that. Usually it's a very easy day. I guess today with those two reports suck, but we'll make it up. We'll make it up.
It's all relative, right? I mean, horrible compared to what? We probably got over 100 points today, right?
Yep, yep.
Did we get 100 points? When did we get 100 points?
Let's see, 20. I streamed between 50 and 70 this morning before I had to drop.
I did
Yeah, I
30.
was in loose screen. We didn't catch any from the loose side. Those guys. Do we know how do we double dip? Like how do we stream double?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to look strange. I'm going to go ahead and drag my my Discord over, and so you're going to see that weird tiling effect because I'm streaming a stream. So check this out. Um, there's this grid button up here at the top, and I'll stop watching their stream so that you can see. But this middle one here is me, and so click the eyeball on the ones you want to watch, and then come over here to these three dots and uncheck the show non-video participants, and you'll be left with just the people who are streaming that you've selected. And then you can toggle grid view and you can have all the screens up at the same time, and then you can just bring one into focus by clicking on it, and then click it again and it goes back to tile.
And on my trades, you guys need to remember, I always remind you guys, like, hey, take profit, put in SIP, or do whatever. That's how I count points to you guys every time I talk to you guys. And I advise you guys to take profit or do whatever you guys wanted to do. Those are the points that I take from. Hold on a second, I'm gonna trade here now.
Whoop. About to hit my cent profit target on this trade. Come on, come on.
Came one tick from mine, came back down.
Dude, yeah, it did. Yeah, that's where it got me within about a tick of it. 29.75. Yeah, it came within 2 ticks of me. That's all right. I believe it's gonna make it.
Yeah, I have the other one. I'm scalping. I just got in, so I just have like 15 points only on those.
Yeah, I've locked in 10 points already, and then I
I did
moved to
too.
SIP. So this will be roughly 32 points
The problem
once the
is
profit target's hit.
right now I'm not comfortable with scalping in here because I don't want the guys to.
We can add that to the disclaimer. Follow loose scalp at your own peril.
Man,
The
we might.
challenge with trying to follow somebody's scalp trades is sometimes by the time you enter, they're out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to watch you and learn from it, but people can't they can't copy your trades, not scalps.
Not scalps. You think it's a little flag here?
What, a small bull flag?
Yeah.
I'm inclined to think it is, but there's part of me wondering if this whole consolidation we've been doing since after the open might be a fourth wave flag on like the 15.
Uh,
Now, granted, my higher time frame has started to bend up, and so it's kind of supporting a pop here, though. But we've been ranging in this area for a while, and we are closing in on VWAP. VWAP's only like 7 or 8 points up from here.
yes, sirree.
In fact, I was thinking about taking, after this target gets hit, I was thinking about taking one of the two that I've got left off at VWAP.
Yeah, my I enter
Actually, I'll take it off at the 50%. That's what I'll do.
sometimes when I'm enter it's like when I enter 1, 2, 3, 4 and goes is doing it like 1 and 2 is getting together because
Yeah,
I'm
that happens
clicking to happen
sometimes.
with you too.
Yeah.
I don't like it
Yeah,
when
what I've
they.
started doing with this is I've actually set up 3 different exits, and so I've got an ATM with 3 profit targets set, and then I just drag those 3 wherever I want them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I enter the thing is I have too many. I have 3, 4, 5 accounts right now, and they're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
So
shadowing 6 accounts right now.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 6. Second profit target was hit.
When you say shadowing 6 accounts, you
I'm copy
Copy
trading
trade.
across 6 accounts.
on that one? Do you open an account for that one? Like, is this type of thing
So,
that you guys offer?
so Lilu is a prop firm that will let you have multiple accounts. And so I've qualified for multiple accounts with Lilu, and what I'm streaming is my leader account. And then I'm copying the trades I make here across multiple accounts.
That makes sense. You're just doing it for your own stuff, basically.
Yeah, yeah, they're all my accounts. I'm not trading other people's money. Well, outside of the prop stuff with Lilu.
if we break through this view app here, guys, we'll be looking into this trend line here, and we'll be very bullish if we break through this view app.
If it breaks up, we could be making an XABCD pattern.
If you say what did you say? If it doesn't, it'll be
Uh,
ABCD down.
no. If it breaks up, it could be an XABCD up. If it
Ah,
that
yeah,
resistance
yeah,
holds, then we'd be ABCD down.
yeah.
The fork in the road.
The fork in the road. I just got one message here. Hold on. Facebook, not Facebook. YouTube. Ex Barclays CEO Jas Staley is one of many business figures with tie to Jeffrey Epstein. What does that has to do with anything? He left the bank after British authority to his relationship with non-deceased sex offender, now deceased sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Huh. Scandal, scandal, scandal. Even that, the guy's creating issues, huh? Ay, ay, and we need to remember today as well is after the 2 weeks of earnings. So Nasdaq's a little tired. Little tired. That's something to think about it.
So on 1 minute, the volume is going down.
Yeah, yeah.
The stochastic is down. So there's a divergence now because if you look
My
unbalanced
stochastics
volume
are up.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's up.
on 1 minute it's turning down, but on the last high that it made and on the new high that it made, it's not. There's divergence on it towards the downside. And same for unbalanced volume, the volume is going low, and while NQ is making high.
But I don't see divergence on the stochastics.
Mm. I'm looking on 1 minute
1 minute.
on
No,
the
my blue
1 second. Let me jump onto your screen.
has made higher highs, and my purple has kind of hit the top 3 times in a row.
So if you see this top purple, if you see this purple top, the last purple top and the new purple top
Are
had
within
a
like a
slight
point or two of each other. Yeah, I wouldn't call
correct,
a move. Yeah, I wouldn't call a move that.
not a significant.
Well, it's not even worth talking about, to be honest. When divergence is that small, it's
It's a minor pullback then.
yeah, it's minor. It's minor. The part that out of what I'm seeing to be more concerned about is we've made kind of 3 higher highs here, and unbalanced volume has made 3 lower highs.
Yeah, that's what I was. That was one of the that's what made my eyes go to stochastic after that. I'm not sure which way it will flip. Either the price will pull it up, but if the volume is not there, that's a concern.
Yeah, that's whenever I see the 1 minute is has got some, indecision in it, I start to move over and look at my higher time frames. And I can see from a volume perspective, we've been kind of below average on volume all day today. And if I look over on my 9 minute, which is really my directional filter, um, 2 out of 4 of my stochastics are actually on the upswing. My MACD is on the upswing and volume is down. So price can move on low volume. It's just you've got to be careful trusting it. Yeah, so I wouldn't enter a trade, like I wouldn't enter a breakout based off of what we're seeing here. Plus, plus we're kind of right at VWAP, which makes for high risk trades. VWAP is at 834. We're just within a couple of points. We're within a couple of points of it. I mean, you can take trades at VWAP, but you just gotta acknowledge they're really high risk because it's average price, right? So price wants to go back to that over time, or price stays at a level long enough for VWAP to get there, right? Yeah, my longer time frames is what I'm watching. This looks like this whole move up this morning looks like a pullback on my longer time frames. My 9 and 15 minute.
But if the volume is going down, shouldn't there be a pullback now?
So the timing is the hard part, right? So you have to watch price action, candle patterns, and stuff like that because price can go up on low volume for a while, which basically means you just shouldn't be looking for longs because you can't trust them. So, I don't trade off of the volume indicator exclusively. And so that's a good filter that says, hey, it's hard to trust going long on like this trend line break that we've got here. So if you try to consider taking this trend line, keep your stops in check.
I missed this bounce here of this symmetrical triangle. I was going to get it on this account so you guys could follow, but I took on my scalp. I am flat at this moment beside my long-term holding.
I do like that I can copy and paste drawings from one chart to another. So if I don't want to clutter up a longer time frame, I can just copy and paste something that I want to keep between the 1 and 3.
What do you mean copy and paste?
So if you look at my middle chart, watch this. See, I don't have a trend line on my middle chart.
Uh-huh.
I do have that trend line on my 1 minute though. And so I'm going to click it, Control C. I'm going to come over the middle, Control V.
Huh. Interesting.
Wait, it puts it in the right place.
Oh yeah.
How do you
What?
know? Just, I'm telling you, it's just Doyle, man. Just Doyle to find this shit.
Well, that's stupid.
I
That's
love it.
stupid. So you click on top, Control C.
Like I could just been doing that this whole time instead of redrawing. Fucking ugh.
I was just thinking, I wonder if this works. Yeah, it works. How about that?
I mean, I copy and paste rectangles all day long. I don't know why I'd think that
Didn't think
we
trend line.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, you
Well,
got
I didn't
vertical
think about doing it
contrast.
to a different time frame. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's actually what made me think about it. Was I was drawing parallel lines one day and thought, I wonder if I can paste this on. I wonder if I can paste this on a different chart.
I wonder how much it
Yeah.
skews it if you take it from a minute to a second,
Minutes per
like from a
second.
minute chart to a 30.
Yeah. Generally, what
Well,
I've found is the smaller the time frame that I draw the trend line on, the more accurate it is when I paste it to the larger ones.
yeah.
So like if I draw a 1 minute and I paste it on the 3 or 9, it's good. But if I paste a 3 minute on a 1 minute, it might be off a little bit.
Aren't they all just drawn anyways, Doyle, on each chart or time frame?
Huh, look at that. I can pick it up and do this.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And
Do what? What'd you do?
can you do cross M and Q
Uh,
and Q?
yeah, yeah. It's
I
just
did
gonna stick it at the same price levels. Yeah.
I did Control C and I clicked another place, Control V. So I can double.
Yep. Yeah, you can create templates like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shed one of the two off that I've got left when it gets to this 127 of this inverted head and shoulders, because that would normally be that's normally how I would scale out of a head and shoulders. I would scale out at the neckline, the 127 and 150.
I flat my position, so I'm not in anything. Does anybody know what I don't know if NY is a New York trader or is NY are talking about the help him out with that?
Oh, what's this question? Oh, the easiest way to zoom is down at the bottom where you've got your timeline. Click on it and drag it to the left or right.
Took that broken down trend retest, and that's working
And
out
I'm
nicely.
taking one off here.
Yep. I'm mad that I flat
I'm
mine.
mad that I flat mine. Joel, do you think anywhere where we can get long?
No, don't get in here. Should
I
have got in on that
probably wouldn't.
retest on my.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be looking for a
Triangle.
long. The challenge with a long is I see multiple points of resistance just north of where you're at. If you look at my right chart, we've got a X, A, B, C, D pattern, and the profit target for that thing is right where I'm at. And so we've got that level in the middle. We've got consolidation at that level to the left. We've got more consolidation at the right. This white dotted line is an 18-month trend line that's been in play that could definitely act as resistance. We've got a lot of points of resistance within the next, 10 to 20 points. Um, I'd wait and see what setup may happen after that. I'm going to update my picture since Lou's always the one posting his. I've got this 50-point runner.
Oh, okay. I don't think you can zoom in and just beside clicking, that's all you can do is click and just be on his screen. I don't think you can zoom in more
Oh,
than that.
if he's wanting to zoom in and look at my screen, the only way I'm aware of how to do that is mobile. If you are connecting to Discord via mobile, you can pinch and zoom there. But on the PC versions, I'm not aware of how you can do that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm so mad with the scalp, so I took my profits off. I'm mad that I took it off. Hit my profits and I got out. Damn it.
Lou became Doyle, Doyle became Lou today.
Exactly, right?
Exactly, right?
Doyle fairly scalps and Lou you don't, so that's why I was following your screen to get in one trade and be calm and make the 100 points with 100 things a day. And then I should have followed Doyle this morning. It would have
Yeah.
been completely the opposite.
Yeah.
So in the morning it should be announced who are we following.
Yeah, today I took the scalp. Nothing held on my long term here. So I started scalping and
For for those of you that that are new, a little bit about my trading style. If I see a pattern, hold on. If I see a pattern on my chart, that's what I'm trading towards its profit target. And however many points away that is what it is. Other than that, my scalps tend to be, I'll do trend following scalps because they're easy to get a stop and profit on. And then, if we hit a key level on divergence, I'll do a reversion scalp. But the ones that I kind of let run are ones that I have, a line of sight to, a pattern or a setup. And in this case, I was really wanting to get in. I was really wanting to get in down around this pivot point because of the fib level that we were at, the fact that this is an XABCD pattern with a really nice distance to the profit target. So in that case, this was this was a runner-ish. I mean, it's not quite 50 points yet, but it will be by the time it hits.
and my style is buy and hold.
Yep.
I don't scalp much throughout the day.
If you had told me that just like 6 months ago, I'd have laughed in your face.
Yep, right. You'd be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, buy and hold what?
Hold the what? Hold 5 points.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Like
I
I
just
like to
realized I
scalp.
haven't.
Yeah, I love to scalp. I can scalp every single kind of that with no problem at all. Uh, but lately I'm being more chill and just get it
It's
in
just
and
so
hold.
taxing. Yeah, like it wears you out.
Yeah, yeah.
Doyle, if you are still holding one, I would take in consideration that this might go to 891.
Oh, that B point up there.
Yeah, like, and that's also a resistance line that I have from a 15 minute. No, longer than that. A 60-minute. Yeah.
Is hugging this downtrend line right there. The issue in
But
getting long.
essentially,
Hmm?
I was saying we're making a MW here.
Yeah. see what is the fib there.
W on what time frame?
You can see from 30 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I like it on the 3.
I'm on 3. Which?
Right there.
Where's the bottom for the W? Is the W formed or it's forming now?
We have few. We have this one. I'll point on my screen here. We have this here that I put in the fib. We have this. Actually, this one's not. Sorry, this one here is not. Just this one. Yeah, we have this one. Putting fib from here, from the B point to here. And we reach the 161 and bounce down.
Man, my mouse is just, the whole click and drag feature is just all messed up right now for some reason.
Why?
I upgraded to
Change the
Windows.
batteries.
I did. I upgraded to
No.
Windows 11 2 weeks ago, so not this last weekend, but weekend before, and everything's been fine. But now all of a sudden my mouse is just, it clicks correctly, but as I'm dragging, it'll like unclick or double click.
Will it like jitter?
Uh, yeah, yeah, it's almost like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's dying. I've got a new
Um,
mouse.
is it Bluetooth? Is it wireless?
I think I might have
Dis.
found the issue. There's some nasty down around that laser.
So filth. Filth is what it is. Gotcha.
Let me turn this sucker off so I don't accidentally click around.
It's that IDIoT error.
How about that? Pretty awesome if that's all it was. Of course, this mouse is probably about 6 years old now.
Reaching again to the 161 here.
Approaching my actual profit target there also.
Yeah, I had my profit target there, and I decided since it was a scalp, I didn't have the best entrance. I
Yeah.
took profit.
Hold it, you pansy.
You know, take a look at the 30 minute. Take a look at the 30-minute chart. This is what's got me concerned about it getting all the way up to that other B point. Is from an average volume perspective, the bounce up that we've done is basically says we should have a lower price than we do. And the MACD
Oh, it's
has
trash.
made lower lows. And its check engine light isn't on. It's curving, which basically says, you know, pullbacks can happen here, but it's pretty bearish right now. 120's curved over. It's actually crossed over on this bar.
But we're in all-time highs, guys, so be careful.
That's the other thing you guys will see about me is I tend to put a profit target on and trade that target. Sometimes you'll see me lay one on and just, whoa, watch it run.
Last week we were dwindling on total volume and we're rising.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. I think last week, I think a part of last week's issue was, if you think about it, your large institutional money, they were already in the position since it was, big earnings week, right? They were already in the positions and they were probably just monitoring stuff to stay somewhat delta neutral right around that earnings.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed the last couple of earnings seasons, whether it's up or it's down, volume misbehaves. And so the only time it's even reliable is on smaller time frames to say, hey, does volume say I could get in on this scalp or not? Like right now, my 1 minute, this last little burst that we had up to hit that 127 that I had of that head and shoulders, there was a lot of good volume inside of that.
The hard retest the downtrend. If we break this downtrend, he'll be a very bearish
But
indication.
I don't have a downtrend line there.
hmm Is this one right here?
I see what you did there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I like that trend line break even less. I'm not a fan of, like in this case, how we came up, we tested a trend line, we wiggled around, we came down, we went up, and then the next several 1 minute candles, we rode that downtrend line down. That's a little weak.
Yeah, it could be setting up for that head and shoulders right there to
It could
confirm that.
be. Although I'd prefer that to not happen until it hits my profit target. If we're going to do that, I'd like to see it 3 drives up to my target. Like that Biden's at the climate summit. Biden urged tougher action on emissions, but did not announce new U.S. pledges or call out China's absence. Yeah, like we're just going to stop using coal. Yeah. Whichever president makes that announcement and passes those laws will cease to get all those coal production states votes.
hmm
But
I was in the
cow
Navy,
farts
we
are
had a
bad.
scenario, right? While I was in the Navy, we had a scenario where a captain was just being a real asshole. He was new, and the initial power got to his head, and he he pissed off the boiler techs and the machinist mates who basically made the ship go, and they shut it down.
Ooh, there goes that little Head and Shoulders. Or at least a little ways, anyways.
Lou, is it ribs time yet?
That's probably where he went.
Right.
If there was a camera, if you turn on it, probably got rib juice all over his face, barbecue sauce, and
His blouse is covered in barbecue.
yeah.
I'm back, guys.
Billy, I'm watching it misbehave on this trend line you had me draw.
You wanted me to put it dotted?
No, I don't, because I don't want it to fall through. It hasn't hit my profit target yet. But what I don't like is when price breaks through a downtrend and then just keeps riding the trend line down.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was
Yeah,
concerned about it.
yeah, makes me want to say, get that weak shit out of here. But I am keeping an eye on this first trend line that it's come up to here.
You guys can talk. I'm just eating here, so you guys can talk whatever you want.
I'm just waiting.
Woof, 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 woof. You see that profit target? Come on. Come on. You can do it. I'm going to choke my stop up and get real close because I don't like having something run against me after I get so close to a profit target because sometimes that's as good as it's going to get. All right. Target's hit. I'm flat. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, Doyle, will you send Papa Goomba the view app numbers we use?
Be what now?
The view app numbers we use instead of standard view app. Hold on, let me.
That
I can do it. Let me
VWAP?
jump
right
on my
here.
computer.
VWAP or MACD?
Or not. Uh,
That's the MACD you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
is he asking about the view app or the MACD? Yeah, I got my wires crossed.
it's COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I'm telling you. Dude, I tried
Yep.
trading while I had COVID and I ended up losing a bunch of money. It was ugly.
Hmm.
Not like a bunch of money, but like enough money that I was like, I'm not gonna trade while I'm sick.
Yeah.
Like your head is just not there. Your view app maybe not looking back as far as Doyle's view app, maybe.
My?
No. The Papa Goomba guy. He's trying to figure out why his view app's different than Doyle's.
Is he use MNQ or NQ? 'Cause that makes difference.
True.
So depending on the chart that he's looking at, the VWAP for me is the purple line. The blue line on my chart is a 50 period moving average.
Yeah, he may be looking at the wrong line there.
And also he needs to look the same amount at the same time frame.
Yeah, I reset my VWAP at session.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's the 188. Doyle, are you still holding?
No, I'm not.
You pansy. I was living vicariously through you.
Yeah.
We
You
hit
let me
my B
down.
point. We hit my B point.
If I had thought a short would play out, this is where I would be shorting.
Yeah, I wasn't really too keen on staying long up to that top one because that 30-minute looks like a pullback. But hey, in this Fed pump market, that could be a freaking inverted head and shoulders at all-time highs. Who knows? I just I just gotta wait for it to do something now.
How dare you doubt Daddy Pal's printer?
Oh, I have no
He
doubt.
prints all the money.
I have ultimate faith in his printer. I just
Who,
know it makes our freaking market misbehave.
who you guys talking about?
The likelihood that it's still going to run up another 30 points or not
Oh yeah, well, man.
to the B point. I think it's going to run up another 30 points and then it's going to come down to this other B point. But the momentum is definitely dwindling. That being said, I don't have enough faith in it that I'm actually going to take a position. I was just living vicariously through Doyle,
Womp womp.
and he let me down. God.
uh,
Are we still calling it a day around
One
lunch or
o'clock.
whatever?
1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's good. I have a lot of stuff.
I do it too. I need to get busy here because my day's not that great today. I've been busy with the other things, getting payments from the renters and checking shit
Uh
out.
oh. It is the first of the month, huh?
Yeah.
You better get them.
I'm not supposed to do shit. That was my deal to the wife. But guess what?
Surprise.
Yeah. And you
Have
want
you thought about hiring a
that
Have you
do
thought
it?
about hiring a company to do
No,
that for you? Yeah.
no, no.
No.
And that's what she wants me to do too. So what I need to do is give her all the money that she's supposed to get, with the renters to her account. So I'm just sending her now. I was just doing that, and I receive little by little. You know what I mean?
Oh.
oh, I see how it works.
So
And like
you
that.
get stuck with it.
She wants her
Yeah,
payment in full.
yeah. She wanted her payment in full. She doesn't want to wait or anything. She wanted her payment in full, and
Well,
Wow.
here's something for her. Here's a way you can do that. Um, we'll start that next month, and you don't get your payment this month, and then next month and every month after, you get paid in full
yeah,
because you
uh-huh.
will have already received your money, right?
But you know what? It's cheaper to do like this than have divorce, brother.
uh,
I'll
Cheaper
bet.
to keep her.
Yeah.
oh gosh,
Funny.
cracking me up.
See, yeah, so that's what I was doing right now here. I was a little distracted.
Lou's going to be knocking on doors with a baseball bat come around the 15th.
I do it. Or I put in a big, it's like pay me, and I put a big sign on their door and stick to it. You cannot do that. Well, this is your sign. Pay me. I call the police on you. Do it. But do it now when I'm
Great.
right here. Do it. Do it. Please do it. You say that because you're ex cop. They're gonna go to your way. Well, that's your choice. Do it. Call them. One time I had my boy with me, man, and was two guys in an apartment, and they started to threaten me and my little boy right with me. He was like 5, and they started to videotaping and everything, and I lost it. I told her, you better pay me or get the hell out. And the guy came starting to look to your dad, look what he's doing. He's kicking us out, and oh, don't direct your voice to my kid. So I grabbed that camera and I threw it through the window. Was the iPad, and then they called the cops. It's like, hey, no problem at all. Be right back. So I grabbed my kid, I ran home, I called my wife, hey, grab Mateo on the way, and she grabbed it. I turned around, went right back. The police officer was right here, was getting there when I got there, and they were saying that I had flee the scene. She's like, I didn't flee anything. My 5 years old was here, listened to all this. They direct to them, and this is not gonna happen. So they got screwed over and they got kicked out in 3 days. They had to leave the place. You don't mess with kids, you know. Do whatever you do it, but don't mess with kids. And there I am again, doing this shit.
Landlord Lou.
Huh? Yeah, yeah. I was not supposed to be. My wife is.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
Yeah. And now she told me she wanna start buying houses and remodeling all the houses inside and
She wants to do the flipping.
yes,
She
yes,
wants to like flip houses. Yeah,
yeah. But she wanna more
yeah, my
for.
bad.
She wanna get a house, buy a house, and remodel it the way that she wanted to do, and then sell it. Not much. I don't know if it's flip. I don't want a trash house, to go with
Oh
all the
yeah, yeah.
issues. I want to buy a house so she can decorate and do all that shit. That's what she likes. Change a
One
wall
that's
here and there, and
yeah, one that's just kind of outdated, needs
yes,
updated, but
yes,
not
correct,
one that's like trashy out. Yeah, yeah.
correct, correct. Yep. So that's where she's thinking.
Kind of like interior design type stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what she want to do. So we might start doing that next year. I'm so mad I did not hold this thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm still holding my long, my bigger long, 500 plus points, but I'm not holding anything. Yeah. Real time cat, you know me better by now. You know I'm a cheap bastard. I just went to Walmart to buy shirts that I needed. I'm not gonna pay somebody to do what I can do. I'll be bitching about it all the way through it, but I'll do it. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'll give another few months and we probably sell everything again and buy something else. So I'm not too concerned about it. So where we going here, guys? We're 188, double top. We are back on that purple trend line that I told you guys today. Remember earlier today that you should have the purple line is right there.
A mouse issue may have been a hardware issue. I just paired a different mouse with my computer and now everything's fine. So must just be old janky mouse.
Well, it's gonna take you 4 years to buy a new one, so.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say 4 years and a half. I'll go even a little bit further than you.
One of the mouse buttons don't work on this mouse. It only drags if I go to the left, but it still works.
It still works. That's Doyle. That's
That's
Doyle.
Doyle.
Oh, the other thing is, guys, when I'm going to vacation on December 18th to the 25th, the wife told me that if I had my computer, she's gonna throw out the window. I'm
Yeah, we
still,
know what happened last time. You tried to
yes,
trade on
yes.
vacation.
I'm gonna still try to throw there and see what happens, but if I don't appear, I will still have my phone.
Let's say just bring your phone and hop on the Discord every once in a while. Don't worry about trading.
Yeah, December 18th, actually 17th, they will be leaving. 17th to 25th.
Where are you going? On a cruise?
Now we got an the cabana, they call cabana in Orlando, inside Disney World. So we're gonna stay there for 7 days to
Very
go
nice.
through all the parks and
So,
everything
by the
there.
way, the steaks at Yacht and Beach Club are fantastic.
Ah, it is.
Yeah, yeah. The steaks at the Yacht and Beach Club are fantastic.
Just
I would
know.
I highly endorse it.
Okay, I just man, that thing's expensive to my trip.
Eh,
I'm on
eh,
$7,000 and didn't leave left home yet.
yep,
You know,
yeah.
so but is my boy's 13 years old, so they need to do something special. But
Time I
damn
went,
expensive.
Epcot was closed. That was kind of disappointing.
The Epcot,
Yeah, yeah. Last
yeah.
time I went, Epcot was closed.
And they that's what they told them. They need you need to buy ahead because they only have so many heads to go through a day. They can only sell
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
tickets.
They're limiting until COVID gets better under control. They're limiting
Yeah.
attendance.
So I like it this way. It's not gonna be too busy. We don't need to be waiting 45 minutes to an hour on the line, you know?
Get that. Um, it's kind of like what Six Flags Fast Pass, or I forgot what they call it at Disney, but they got an app where you can basically just virtually get in line, and it tells you what time to show up.
Oh yeah, you bypass, right? You sign
Yeah,
up with
yeah.
bypass, yeah.
And
But
so
now
you
they're
can basically
kids, man.
in the
Can
app you can just go.
yeah, can you imagine how difficult it would be with three kids, three different
Even more
directions?
reason I wouldn't want to stand in line for two
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, true, true. We can plan ahead, right? This day, and we got the pass for
Are you doing it for all
all the
parks?
parks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that fireworks show outside of Epcot is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it is. That's what our hotel was to be looking at the fireworks. I saw that. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
like to go
surrounded.
down by the like to try to grab a bench down by the river.
The river walk is across the thing they said, and
Yeah.
the hotel is like it's a house. It's a three-bedroom house. Hotel, it's a cabana, so it has three
Hmm.
bedrooms, has their own private pool as well, kitchen, has everything. So
What
laundry and
resort is?
everything.
And that's at the which resort is that one at?
Oh shoot,
You
I
know?
don't know. Margarita something.
Huh.
It's Margarita something. I want to say Margarita View, but maybe it's not.
Luxury poolside cabanas. Oh, they've got them at several of the parks. It looks like.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. At $300 a night, but nice. And some, like I said, ours have a private pool as well, heated private pool, and um, and they have big pools around, and it's pretty cool. I think. Just hope that the kids don't fight with each other. And they have the a shuttle that take you to all the parks that you want. They can pick you up as well, so you don't need to drive to all the parks that you want to go to.
Yeah, I was about to say don't bother getting a rental either.
We're gonna drive. We're gonna go to Atlanta, and then we're gonna go there. After that, we're gonna go to Miami visit my mom. So we decide
Oh
to
my
drive.
gosh. Brave man, brave man.
I might change my mind by then, but as right now, we are driving. Long time we don't have. We like to drive. We like to. The kids like to stop in different hotels, and it's just fun. We stop to eat dinner and lunch, and it's not too far. It's just 16 hours. So we can drive 8 hours and 8 hours and be there.
Yep.
It's like I said, we stop by eat the lunch and stop by see something. hitting the purple line and nothing, huh?
Nice little uptrend up. It is starting to kind of peter out up here, though, I think. Kind of double tap that 161 that I've been eyeballing.
Yeah, now the momentum is coming
Uh,
down.
yeah.
You can
Yeah,
see for
larger time frame,
halfway.
this might be an ABCD, or it might be, either way, it'd be working on, a down move maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, my. What do you think
I'm
about
gonna,
inner on this break of this trend here?
the next one,
This one right is gonna hit right now.
I was actually thinking about it.
Yeah. Uh, let's
Like,
see.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go.
Go to and put it above. Yeah. I just hate to go against the market, you know. I just don't like go against the market. At which point do you start a different fib on your chart? Like this one's still holding, right? The 188. If it breaks this, I'll take this fib out. Until break this trend line, I'm gonna keep it because mine goes to 227. So we'll see.
It's gonna, it might stop me here. This could just be a trend line retest, though.
Yeah, we retest already 4 times.
I've got a different trend line than you.
Oh, I'm gonna put it right above this trend line here to see if it hit and come back down. This could be the right shoulder too on the 30 seconds.
Yeah, it could.
Seven seventy. Uh, mm, since we played this W, I'll take from the C point, Jeff. I'll take from C to the D instead of the entire move. Take C to D and aspect the 23 and 38 for a flag, and then 50% retracement of the move, which would be a 100%, kind of around 100%, right? In here by that time. So the goal that we are sh shorting here is to get to this trend line here again, which is it's gonna be around the B point. High probability trade? No, it's not a high probability trade. No. because everything's going up right now. We're just see if we do this break. As the 3 minutes is coming to the downside, the 30 seconds is losing momentum. So let's see if we can break this trend and come down. A lot of buyer pressure here. And I hate, but it's looking like the D lag on the top of the uptrend on the 30 seconds, but I don't know. Oh, I got a Yahoo notification. Tesla is up 5.09%. That's probably why we're moving with low volume. Come on, break already. My screen usually doils on the top left, Brett's top right, and I'm in the bottom one. And today is reversed, so I'm all confused here. When I look to one screen, I think is another, and Brett's scary money. Brett, pop, 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 pop,
Well,
pop, 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 pop.
uh,
I saw
you see Mr.
that.
Fucking I did.
I saw that. Caught you.
Damn it.
What do you do? Shave some off already?
I moved it to sip. I only took one, so if I had had more, I would have took some off already.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny. And I was looking at your screen too, so I cut right on.
Uh, where all these chicken feathers come from? Fuck.
Yeah. It
All
was
right, I just
COVID,
took a
right?
third off,
Yeah, I took.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
shit!
and
I'm out
now
the
I'm
screen.
moving to sip.
Ah, fuck! I messed it up. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Instead, oh man, that's gonna hurt. I was in my
Oh wow,
other.
there was a big freaking order there that just got out of the way. There was a 100 lot order that just, it was one tick in front of me and it just jumped out of the way.
I was in my other screen and I messed it up bad. I'm gonna pay for that one. Oh, that's gonna be ugly. Come on, baby doll. Come down to Papa. I'm so used to go long that I short, and I short heavy. So my entrance that was all the way up went all the way down. Come on. Come on down. Make it the leg. Oh yeah, Brett, you
Reach
out
pop and
already?
wait. Oh, oh, is he?
Yeah. Oh, I made $20. Let me get the hell out of here. Jesus.
That's all right. He's back from COVID. He's got to get his land legs.
That is true. That is true.
Well, I'm about to get sipped, I think.
I mess it up bad,
Ah, fuck you.
guys. I mess it up bad because I thought that I was taking profit on this account and I entered with my other accounts and just everything went south here on lose land here against my head. That would pay me to mess with Brett, I guess.
There's some karma.
Yeah, karma right there. How I'm gonna get out of this shit? Who knows?
There's my chicken soup there.
I hope nobody. I see that now. Uh, I hope anybody that took this trade did not mess it up like I did, going into another account and not taking profit when I should have taken profit. And sorry about that, guys.
Might be
I'm
a
a little
retest.
off today. I don't know why.
This look like a retest to you guys?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
It could. Yeah.
I'm hoping. Come on, guys, stop buying shit. Sell this shit. Help me out here. Start selling this thing. You know what would be nice right now? That 100-point candles that we used to have back in the days. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should encourage Biden to start tweeting.
Yes.
Market just seems to not care what that man says. Unlike
I didn't
Trump.
give a fuck.
Trump said anything and the market responded.
Oh, Jesus.
Market hinged on every word he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
If Trump has done 10% what Biden has done, he would be in jail by now. Not even impeached. He would be in jail.
Trump would just tweet out China, and it would just go haywire.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Don't even need to put China, just this C
Although
and
China
enter.
did test China tested a new crazy freaking missile that apparently our missile defense system can't keep up with.
I seen something about that.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
nice. Come on, drop already. Let's make fun of Doyle and Brad. Come on. I need that. And guys, one thing that I hated is leave my hands on the marker makers. I, I I hate it. Like I messed it up on this trade because I did not take profit and sip what I was supposed to because I was clicking on my other account and I sold more in there. It was just a big mess. Which I
Probably
didn't
because
see.
you were making fun of Brett.
Yeah, that's what it was. Uh, so now I'm here. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. I just gonna need to wait and see what happens. And I hate it. I absolute hate when things like this happen.
Bully.
Yep, bully, 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 bully. Not liking it. Not liking it for my short. Not liking it at all. Now I like if you started talking about the fourth wave, though, to the
Fourth wave
downside.
up? What
No,
are you talking about?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
well,
no.
I'm looking at my higher time frame thinking, hey, we just had a 61% retracement. That's about as high as a healthy ABCD could go. So this could give us a leg down, like a decent size leg down.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I was not comfortable shorting yet, and I made that mistake. So just double up my issue and
I'm about to re-enter my short here. In fact, I'm going to right there in anticipation of the break. But my profit target's going to be consolidation down here just before the B point.
Brett, are you buying too? Look, Doyle, Doyle did and went down. Keep on buy another one, though. Buy another set. Greg, please.
Doyle, are you in?
Yeah.
He's calling on Greg.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I
Doyle, are you in?
shorted. Yeah, I shorted in anticipation of the trendline break.
Yeah,
You
I, I'm short. I'm short. I'm still short. Fast. That's what you ask. I'm still short. What I shouldn't have done is when it came to the positive, take
Should
it
have
out.
gotten out.
Yep,
Yeah,
gotten
or at
out.
least shaved almost all of it off.
Yeah, get
that
out
extra that you
and
put in.
enter in the other trade, but that's what I should have done. But like Doyle says, is the candle is looking to the downside, and actually I'm gonna change my fibs here now, cause it has been crawling to the downside. This bounce here was 23%, guys.
Joel, where is the stop at?
It's way up there. I'll move it to the top of that move.
Yeah, my stop is on the top of the move here.
So you're saying 68? Because I cannot see
64.
the screen with the orders on it.
Yeah, 64.
My 64.
Feeling a little squirmish about this as a short right now.
I'll be a lot happier if I was long. I'll be following the trend.
Well, it's not wanting to break this trend line for whatever reason. I mean, it keeps looking like it's supposed to, and then it's just not.
Keep in mind, it has one more trend line. Like if you go back about 30 minutes after open, that wick, and then 45 minutes after that, that wick.
The wick.
It hasn't reached that trend line yet.
I see that trend from the wick trend. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not looking good.
That's a trend line breakup.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
60, 70, 50.
I will not buy that because you guys are struggling here.
Oh, I don't care. Your one or two purchases won't move the market.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Just going against the grain.
Mhm.
I was actually looking at this going, if I wasn't short right now, I'd be scalping this long.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's what
wondering
I
if
was
I should,
thinking.
I think I'm just going to reverse my position here.
Jeff, I do market. I always do market.
Yep, I'm going to reverse my bias.
You know, that's not a bad idea, but I'm gonna take
I
my. I don't know. I cannot make myself do that.
And I'm staying out, seeing that too many of you guys are, are opposite each other. I'm gonna go get my ribs.
I got my ribs. Good for you. Damn it. No, we are not against each other now. We wanted to belong. This trade messed me up because
No, I'm not saying you're against each other. I'm just saying that
yeah, I got stuck.
you're on opposite sides of the or whatever.
Yeah, we just here was my fault. This trade was my fault that I did not take profit when I should have.
See, Doyle, you could have just stayed long, and you would still be long.
Yeah, but I'd only be long one.
Oh, true, true. Just buy more, duh.
You know, there's
Just
something
keep
about
buying.
moving my average price closer to price that just freaks me out.
Yeah,
I usually buy when pass by me.
yeah, comes
I
back
think I
up.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, I think I like the idea of that because um, it keeps your average right close to the original price.
Yeah, that's how
like
I
if
do
I'm
it.
more than
I
five
like the
points,
volume
I don't like
pricing.
adding. Yeah, me and my chicken soup took points there. I only got one set left running. I'm gonna let it run to 890 or stop me at or sit me. One, two.
Yeah, now it's above the purple trend line. Damn it. Damn it, Doyle. A lot of buyers here.
This could be the fifth wave on that 3 5 minute potentially.
Yeah, yeah, could be.
I mean, not the prettiest, but
Yeah, could be. On the Prius, but could be.
now would you take this retest, Brett?
What? What kind of looking? Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm kind of treating it like a triangle there, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't say no, don't do it, but I wouldn't do it just because we had a
So
lot of.
no, don't do it.
I guess you could say that. We just had a lot of testing of this trend line right here in this little
Yeah.
area, and I feel like it's more noodly here. It's not as
Mhm.
strong. So
Yep. No, I like that. I wasn't. I was. Wasn't in anyway, so.
And now it's gonna break the downtrend.
Shush.
Like, damn.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
What is the all-time high again? Anybody?
I think it's
No.
freaking 914 ish, right?
Okay.
All-time high. That's one thing I miss about TOS.
Yeah, they give
Yeah,
you the.
It's
Yeah.
labeled right there for you.
yeah, every day, like whatever time frame you're on. Oh, middle click and it gives you a data box.
What do you mean middle click? The scroll?
Your
Oh,
scroll
yeah.
wheel. If you push down, it gives you a date. If you push down on it, it gives you a data box.
Or whatever candle you're sitting on.
Well, no, well, that's why I
Yeah.
the right where the blank is.
Might give my view app. Does not give the date, time. Mine does not give the. Oh,
Um,
maybe I need
the
to set
blank
it.
area, the blank area to the right. If you just hold down your mouse scroll wheel, it'll pop up a little data box for a second,
Yeah, yeah, but mine does
or
not
for as
give
long as you're
the
holding it down
all-time high.
on the chart.
Yeah, does not give me. Just give the. I have no worry about it. I'm gonna trade here, so I'm not
Ah, yeah.
no concern. God dang people.
All right, ladies and gents, I am going to call it a day. I bagged 100 points. Not bad for a first day back.
Bad
Nice.
at all, man.
Congrats,
Nice
man.
trading.
See you, Brett.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, today, today for me was a off day. I'm still green, but I'm green because scalps, not because long trades. But off, don't know why. But tomorrow is another day.
Too many ribs.
Too many ribs, yes, too many ribs.
Right? Didn't take barbecue sauce off your fingers.
Yeah.
Do you like the dry rubs or barbecue? What's your?
Barbecue.
I
Yeah,
both.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll put dry rub on it before I grill it, and then the last roughly 5 minutes or so on the grill, I'll slap some barbecue sauce on it.
Mm. Mm.
Might be making another D lag here. Let's see. Only 30 seconds. Well, I'm gonna stop end the stream on YouTube now for you guys.
All
See
right.
y'all tomorrow.
Okay, man.